Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is gonna be Connecticut. If you guys are here for the Ohio stream, they took it down. I was on the website and just as the hearings were gonna start up, they took down the the web page. Kind of weird, They've been doing that for the last few times that I've been trying to get in. So I guess they don't want people to view their hearings. It's weird. Anyhow, this hearing is not gonna start till another 15 minutes. It starts at 6 a.m. And then at 7 a.m. I'm gonna start up the Ohio one, not Ohio, the Utah one. All right. Let me see here. I'm from Connecticut. Let's see what's creatures we. It's not that many. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of hearing it's gonna be, but I think it's only gonna be like three or four different individuals. We got Diaz Hector, uh, Rasheem Hall, Gregory Hooks, and Orlando Maldonado. So those are the only four individuals that are going to be coming in front of the board today. Let me see. Hey Brian, how's it going? M Star Media and Figs Gaming. Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna step away for a bit. I started a little bit early because I wasn't gonna be here exactly at 6 a.m. So I just got the ball rolling. But I'll be back. I'll be back shortly.
Morning, my name is Officer Saunders. Today is Thursday, January 6th. Members, please take your names for the record.
Jennifer Zaccanini.
Robert Sazowskis.
Nancy Turner.
This is the final revocation review for Carl Conklin, 142244. I recommend revoke and re-parole on July 14th, 2025, which is an approximate 9-month sanction with the following conditions: no consumption of alcohol, no contact with co-defendants Joshua Sanchez and Sean Conklin without the express permission of your parole officer, athlete health placement, and no operation of a motor vehicle without the express permission of your parole officer. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Can you tell me the date one more time? I'm sorry.
July 14th, 2025.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Turner? Mr. Zaccanini? Okay, in the matter of Carl Conklin, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
This is the final for Carl Conklin, 142244. Good morning, my name is Officer Saunders. Today is Thursday, July 16th, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zaccanini.
Robert Sazowskis.
Nancy Turner.
This is the final revocation review for Zachary DeTilio, 342478. I recommend revoke with no new parole date, which is an approximate 6-month sanction. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Any objections?
None.
None.
In the matter of Zachary DeTilio, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
This includes the final revocation review for Zachary DeTilio, 342478. Officer Saunders. Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zaccanini.
Robert Sazowskis.
Nancy Turner.
This is the final revocation review for John Lamont, 322752. I recommend revoke and re-parole on March 17th, 2025, which is an approximate 6-month sanction with the following conditions: no consumption of alcohol, domestic violence, a general contact with RB and Super Stop and Shop located on 220 Route 12 in Groton, Connecticut, halfway health placement, and mental health evaluation. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Mr. Zaccanini.
I accept.
Ms. Turner. Accept. In the matter of John Lamont, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
This is the final revocation review for John Lamont, 322752.
I didn't know my Stop and Shop was super.
Good morning, my name is Officer Saunders. Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Board members, please state your names for record.
Jennifer Zaccanini.
Robert Sazowskis.
Nancy Turner.
This is the final revocation review for Dejan Poole, 366730. I recommend revoke with no new parole date, which is an approximate 6-month sanction. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Ms. Turner. Doesn't want parole. In the matter of Dejan Poole, I'll move to accept the recommendation, revoke, and no new date. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
This is the final revocation review for Dejan Poole, 366730. Good morning, my name is Officer Saunders. Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zaccanini.
Robert Sazowskis.
Nancy Turner.
This is the final revocation review for James Walker, 292991. I recommend revoke and re-parole on September 25, which is an approximate 11.5-month sanction with the following conditions: no consumption of alcohol, no contact with victims BP, LN, and BK, zero contact with Zipco food bag located at 109 Berlin Turnpike in Berlin, Connecticut, halfway house placement, mental health evaluation, and no operation of a motor vehicle without the express permission of your parole officer. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Mr. Seth.
I accept.
Ms. Turner.
Accept.
All right. In the matter of James Walker, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
This is the final revocation review for James Walker, 292991. Morning, my name is Officer Saunders. Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zaccanini.
Robert Sazowskis.
Nancy Turner.
This is the final revocation review for Vance Wright, 109021. I recommend revoke and re-parole on February 18th, 2025, which is an approximate 3-month sanction with the following conditions: no consumption of alcohol, domestic violence, and no contact with victims BB, JF, and JC. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
And
Did we take off the halfway house? He does have his own place,
Yeah,
but
we can add it.
I don't think we need it. If he was living there, he's gonna go back.
Independent housing.
Fine. Okay. Ms. Turner.
accept.
Mr. Sassy.
Accept.
In the matter of Vance Wright, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This concludes the final revocation review. Right? 109-421.
Good morning, hearing examiner Trisella. Today is Thursday, January 16, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zachnini?
Robert Sazonskis.
Nancy Turner.
This is a final revocation review for Ryan Altman, inmate number 409-524. I recommend a revoke review parole on April 10, 2025, which is an approximate 6-month sanction with the following conditions: no alcoholic beverage consumption, behavioral management program for domestic violence, no contact with the victim LC, mental health treatment, and halfway house placement. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Ms. Turner?
Accept.
Mr. Svaskis? Okay, in the matter of Ryan Altman, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This is a final revocation review for Ryan Altman, 40952. Good morning. I'm hearing examiner Trisella. Today is January 16, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zachnini?
Robert Sazonskis.
Nancy Turner.
This is a final revocation review for Carl Johnson Christopher, inmate number 439729. I recommend a revoke with a 1 year and 10 day sanction with a no new reparole date, as Mr. Johnson Christopher's current end of sentence is November 10th, 2025. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Mr. Svaskis?
I accept.
Ms. Turner?
I actually want to see it lowered. I think that I prefer to see him supervised in the community and completing the Explorer program.
The problem is there's such serious charges, and he does have probation to follow this for 5 years. I was fine with it. I mean, the instant offense, such serious charges with guns and DV, and now we have another DV. He's done the DV.
And it's his second DV
It is,
violation.
right.
I just thought to ensure that
I had a question. His PED and EOS were noted as the same, but that can't be right. In the summary, I have a 2/1/25 for both dates.
So I have a EOS of 11. You mean the current sentence?
The violation sentence.
So I do have the ERS 416 as it is, and the sentence took his sole third.
4/16/25. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. But I mean, that was a light That was a life sentence too, 5 months. This is, I just see him as a public safety risk. I'm not willing to do it, but, you know, he does have probation. What are your thoughts, Mr. Stubbs?
Yeah, I did review that. That
Yeah.
came up when I was going through these documents, and what made me okay with this is the 5 years probation.
Yeah.
So that he can get
Okay.
the support that he needs from probation.
Yeah. All right. In the matter of Karan Johnson Christopher, I'll move to accept the recommendation of the hearing examiner and revoke parole with no new date. Is there a second?
Second,
All in favor?
I
Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
The majority decision with board and returner dissenting.
This concludes the final revocation review for Karan Johnson Christopher, inmate number 439729. I'm hearing examiner Giselle on today's Thursday, January 16, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zappanini.
Robert Sazowski.
Nancy Turner.
This is a final revocation review for Junior Ramos, inmate number 390150. I recommend a revoke and parole on 1/29/2025, which is an approximate sanction with the following conditions: no alcoholic beverage consumption, no contact with victim SR, a general no contact with Diaz, no contact with minors, problem sexual behavior treatment, mental health treatment, and halfway house placement. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Ms. Turner?
Accept.
Mr. Sosowski?
Accept.
All right. In the matter of Junior Ramos, I'll move to accept the recommendation for the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This concludes the final revocation review for Junior Ramos, inmate number 390150. Good morning, I'm hearing examiner Trisella. Today is Thursday, January 16, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zappanini.
Robert Sazowski.
Nancy Turner.
This is a final revocation review for Corrigan, number 235540. I recommend revoke and parole on March 5th, 2025, which is an approximate 5-month sanction with the following conditions: no alcoholic beverage consumption, no contact with the codependent Diane Branding, a general no contact with TD Bank at 826 Woken Road, Woken, Connecticut, and Lowe's 3270 Berlin Turnpike, Newington, Connecticut, mental health evaluation and halfway house placement. Does the board accept and reject this recommendation?
Mr. Sosowski?
I accept.
Ms. Turner?
Accept.
All right. In the matter of William Raymond, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Here's the final revocation review for William 25. Good morning, my name is Parole Officer Giselle. Today is Thursday, January 16, 2025, and this is a case review to add a stipulation for Rashad Reese, inmate number 432408, at the Connecticut Board of Pardons and Paroles. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zappanini.
Robert Sazowski.
Nancy Turner.
Parole and Community Services has requested to add a halfway house placement stipulation, and at this time, the panel will deliberate.
Any objection?
Done.
Okay. The matter of Rashad Reese, I'll move to add a halfway house condition to existing STIP. Is there a second?
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This concludes the case review for Rashad Reese and number 4340. Good morning, I'm hearing examiner Trisella, and today is January 16, 2025. Board members, can you please state your names for the record?
Jennifer Zappanini.
Robert Sazowski.
Nancy Turner.
This is a final revocation review for Hector Diaz, inmate number 244858. Appeal Messenger recommended revoke with a re-parole date of September 22nd, 2025, which is an approximate 1-year sanction with the following conditions: halfway house placement, no consumption of alcoholic beverages, no contact with minors, problem sexual behavior treatment, operation of a motor vehicle no operation of a motor vehicle without your parole officer's permission, behavioral management program for domestic violence and anger management, and general no contact with any. Does the panel accept or reject this recommendation?
Mr. Sosowski?
I accept.
Ms. Turner?
Accept.
In the matter of Hector Diaz, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
This concludes the final revocation review for Hector Diaz and 244858. Good morning, I'm hearing examiner Trisella on today, 2025. Members, can you please state your names for the record?
Jennifer Zappanini.
Robert Sazowski.
Nancy Turner.
This is a final revocation review for Rasheem Hall, inmate number 315496. Theo Meisinger recommended a revoke with a re-parole date of April 17, 2026, which is an approximate 2-year sanction with the following conditions. Halfway house placement, no consumption of alcoholic beverages, mental health evaluation, behavioral management program for domestic violence, and no contact with victims SL and BR, no operation of a motor vehicle without parole officer's permission. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Let's just ask. In the matter of Rasheem Hall, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This concludes the final revocation review for Rasheem Hall, inmate number 315496. Good morning, I'm hearing examiner Trisella, and today is January 16, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zaccanini.
Robert Sazowski.
Nancy Turner.
This is a final revocation review for Gregory Hooks, inmate number 154807. Theo Meisinger recommended a revoke with a re-parole date of January 16, 2025, which is an approximate 10.5-month sanction with the following conditions. Halfway house placement, no consumption of alcoholic beverages, mental health evaluation, behavioral management program for domestic violence, and no contact with the victim BK and JC. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
Mr. Telesik.
I accept.
Mr. Turner.
I accept.
In the matter of Gregory Hooks, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
This concludes the final revocation review for Gregory Hooks. I'm hearing examiner Trisella. Today is January 16, 2025. Board members, please state your names for the record.
Jennifer Zaccanini.
Robert Sazowski.
Nancy Turner.
This is a final revocation review for Orlando Maldonado, inmate number 299666. Theo Meisinger recommended a revoke with a re-parole date of November 25, 2025, which is an approximate 1-year and 1-month sanction with the following conditions. Halfway house placement, no consumption of alcoholic beverages, behavioral management program for domestic violence, no contact with the co-defendant Wilfredo Fernandez, no contact with the victim of YRN, DR, and JG, enhanced internet and device monitoring, a general no contact with 33 Fox Hollow Road, Windsor, Connecticut, Windsor Locks, Connecticut, and a general no contact with AS. Boy, guys get that? Because I don't know if I did. Sorry.
You're
Without
right.
the parole officer's permission, a mental health evaluation, a no contact with minors, problem sexual behavior and treatment,
Seriously.
and restriction on pornography. Does the board accept or reject this recommendation?
You know, there's so many. We have every condition checked here. Did you already say the enhanced internet and device monitoring?
Yes.
All right. Whoa. Unbelievable. Any objections or additions?
Can we skip SRG?
Are we good with this?
I'm good.
All right. It's a lot. I mean,
There's 4 cases.
yeah. In the matter of Orlando Maldonado, I'll move to accept the recommendations of the hearing examiner. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
This concludes the final revocation review for inmate number 2996.